think that's what it is.
Or you can even, foresee something that is going to happen.
Well, this lady that approached my daughter, Suman, she said, your mother is going to be unwell. Your mother's going to be ill. Tell her to take care of herself. And believe it or not, I was quite ill. How long ago was that, Bill?
3 years.
3 years ago. She's never seen the lady since.
So did anyone in your family that you know of have this kind of a psychic connection?
I'll answer. I think I'm the only one, but I don't think I'd know. I think my resilience in life at the age I am, it's part of what I went through as a child. Nothing phases me. Nothing will. I won't allow it because I worked damn hard to get who and where I am. If I'm psychic, I'll be psychic. But I'll just always make sure there's someone with me, that's all.
Yeah, true. So you write stories also, and I've seen some of your films and the films that you've made. They do lean towards paranormal. And so is that because you have encountered orbs and energies around you?
I think everything that sinks into you as a human being will always be there, and they automatically want to be not visible, but they automatically want a life through our surroundings or through the people we meet. I mean, I'm married to Bill, and he's the least psychic person you'll ever meet. Yeah. And he has to put up with me. I can't imagine what it must be like. So what can I say more?
No, but do you know anything about why would energies be around?
I think that because they can be, and I remain strong, that they enjoy that. I'm not going to run away. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. No, I will challenge that energy. They I've also met someone who probably is equal to them, but in just a different sphere. But I know they are there. Okay. I sense they are there. But I don't particularly. I have seen 3 so far. We have a passageway here, which we have blocked. Now, I was sitting one day, because it's also where the toilet is. I mean, I'm being very graphic now. So I was just sitting there on the toilet. And this entity walked past wearing a grey long shirt, just walked past, and I thought, for a second, I'd forgotten that door was blocked. And I thought, was that Bill? Because I automatically, the quick, spontaneous thought. And I came out and I said to him, I just saw what I thought was you walk past, silent as anything. Now, what would make something like that happen? He has to put up with stuff like that. I must probably think I'm going bonkers. Now, that I have had something also that's unexplainable. Loss of time. Oh. I had the BBC came here to do an article on me, like I had to go out into the summer house and read one of the poems I'd done, which they were filming. Then that's it. I went. My mind went because I don't even remember them being here. Oh. Why? Yet I've had brain scans. My mind is perfect. What goes on? Mm-hmm. See, people say they're psychic. It's not just seeing ghosts. It's the whole essence of who they are. You can't explain it. I mean, if you pick all the things out, you can make a tapestry of life, but I can't pick a ghost out and show you and say, here it is. You can't. Yeah. That's not how it works. I know. They use the time and also the atmosphere. That's what I have come to the conclusion of. You see, if the atmosphere is right for them, they have the power.
This feeling that you've had, maybe intuition, or you are open to energies, you're sensitive to what is happening in the atmosphere. When you were doing theatre, you were acting, I think you said. You were
I in theatre, yes. Yeah. I did a lot of productions at the Old Rep in Birmingham under a very prestigious teacher of drama, Mr. Coleman Kelly, and I loved him to bits, and I have him to thank.
So did being in theatre, playing different roles, did that increase this kind of sensitivity to energies around you? Was that the reason maybe that, you were playing different parts and, your mind starts imagination, which is so powerful?
You develop imagination, definitely, because you have to create a character.
Yes.
Good, ugly, beautiful, it doesn't matter. You have to create it. And maybe that creation I got a degree in it.
Right.
Maybe that's what's happening now.
My question is also that could we say that Sheila's imagination is so vivid? That's why you are seeing something which may or may not be there.
Well, Bill saw this, so I know when something is a little bit weird. I'm not afraid, but I'm aware. I'm constantly now aware that something, whatever it is, whoever it is, can be there.
Right.
But my mind won't close down to that, especially when I saw someone walking past. And Bill will tell you, I asked him one night, I couldn't sleep one night for the strangest reason, I don't know. I put something soft to lie on over there, and I went to sleep. I didn't go up to bed. And then this door opened, and Bill walked in, and I said, Bill, he ignored me. Then in the morning, he said, why didn't you speak to me? He said, I didn't come down. Now, in this room, sitting exactly where I am sitting now, a young man committed suicide. He took some poison because his girlfriend left him. So he was found dead here, where I am sitting now.
Okay.
Did I see him walk across there? Because it was dark. And I said, what? And I asked, what clothes did this person wear? He always wore black boots and a long black overcoat. Now, Bill had a very long dressing gown that is black. What can you make of that?
Yeah.
I challenged you, didn't I, Bill?
You know, I spoke to this guru who lives in the Himalayas. She's a lady guru. And she told me that more than the population of the world, there are souls. And especially when we've gone through pain, we become so sensitive to their existence. Well, I spoke to Mr. Wilhelm from New York, and he has done a lot of research on souls. And he also had a very lonely childhood, and that's when he started searching and he said that, his father passed away, and his father told him that he was telling his father, you'll be seeing the light and, you'll go to a better world. So his father said, no. He said, after 5 years, I was sitting with this medium and somebody tapped on my shoulder, and it was my father. So he says, he came back. And, people who are witness to such things are also very lucky. I know it's frightening because even I've had some experiences, but
you've learned to live with them, yes. I am a believer that there is something beyond what we are. This lady who I told you about, who gave me that, stopped my daughter and told her that. She said, tell your mother there is a 14-year-old blind boy.
I really told her that.
Yeah.
Staying with me. Now, I don't know whether that will materialize or not. If it does, I will let you know.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. She has seen it.
Okay, tell me, have you ever had an experience which was like, or do you know anybody who lost somebody and it changed them completely? When you are very sensitive and open to seeing different energies and experiencing them. And so has there been anything like that in your life? Or
in the hall, there is a picture of our grandson. He would be, I think, how old would he be now, Bill? Roughly, would you say?
25.
How much?
25.
He'd be about 25 now. The picture of him there is when he was just sitting like this at a small child. It's in the hall, and he died. He passed away.
Okay.
And
15 months.
He was 15 months old, and he had
God.
scoliosis of the spine as well. So his short life must have been horrendous. But he's the one I keep there and touch, and I've got some like rosary beads and some crosses, and I kiss him. But I don't think you will ever find anything worse than losing a small child in your whole life, no matter what happened to you. You will never forget that. His name was Louis.
Sorry?
Louis. His name was Louis.
Louis, okay.
That's woman's youngest son. She has more sons.
Okay.
But Louis sadly didn't make it.
The gentleman I was talking to, he told me that nobody on this earth goes before their time or after. It has been fixed. It has been set.
Ordained.
So, yeah, it has been ordained. And he said that, that soul that came here decided that I'm going to go there for, say, 5 years, or I'm going to go there for 50 years or 90 years to complete what I have to complete to move on to the next level of goodness. And he spoke to me, and I've got a fantastic interview with him, which can help so many people. That's what I say. These things are so destined, that here I'm sitting in Bombay, India, Mumbai, and you're sitting in UK, and, I feel so close to you. Right?
Bless you. Same here. Well, we've known each other quite a while, and I always remember you as being so sweet and really vulnerable. I thought you were very vulnerable as well, easy to hurt, because you're so sensitive. And now I think what you're doing is so beneficial.
Yes, there is much more out there, and people are scared to talk about it. One more thing, I was writing a book when I'd met you last, and the book is complete, and I'm going to be putting it out there. It's based on reincarnation. And you remember you did a promo with me. Oh, Aman shot the promo in your rehearsal room. Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah, I've taken a little bit of inspiration from your life in Punjab, that you lived in Punjab, you got married to a Punjabi. The book is on reincarnation. So do you know anything about rebirth? Last question, rebirth, reincarnation. And I don't know if I can talk about this, but your grandson, did you ever feel that he was reborn somewhere?
I know he was, and he'd love to know we're talking about him. The pleasure thinking that there was love between just who we are sitting here. That would make him pleased. He was beautiful.
Yeah.
And he's still here.
Okay.
And my daughter had to go through all that vertically, didn't she, Bill?
Yeah.
But she's a tough nut. Thank God.
Right. So hopefully I'll get to see you soon, and thank you so very much.
You've seen Bill, haven't you?
I did wave to you.
You did wave. Look.
Me again saying bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, look, it's been wonderful talking to you.
Same
and
here.
I hope that the memory of today will just grow and grow into something spectacular for you. I am putting a fluence on you. मैंने जादू कर दिया.
हाँ, जादू कर दिया.
मैं चुड़ैल नहीं हूँ, लेकिन मैं फरिश्ता हूँ. मैंने जादू कर दिया. Hi.
That is so beautiful. I love the Kathak move that you did with your...
I never get that out of my system. God bless you.
You too, Sheila, and thank you so much for talking to me, and hope to see you soon. Bye.
God bless.